Right, it's been a while since I've done a proper video where I'm going to include editing and that. Well, apart from the two recent ones, which really just bang a load of crap I had together on the hard drive for a while. But a recent one has been on there, well, as you can guess, it's from last year. I suppose a summary of your last year would be thumbs up. I got 62.4%, which is a 2-1. Hopefully this year we're going to get first. But yeah, where have I been? Well, I've had a billion and one things to sort out, from student finance fuck-ups to just generally sorting shit out to do the accommodation, sorting out the bank because there was some crap that wasn't quite right there. You know, all that happy stuff. You know, it's like, only now I'm actually being able to get around to the minor stuff, like sorting out a particular issue I have of eBay with some PS2 to USB converters I got. Well, it would be about 2 weeks-ish ago now. So yeah, whether it's still within the, I don't know, limit, we shall see whether the eBay seller is worth any cop when with their replies, and whether there'll be a good seller who will address the issue respectively, or a shit seller who will just end up getting negative feedback. I have a gut feeling this one's going to be getting negative feedback off me, but let's see if I'm proven wrong, shall we? I do have an interesting little video coming up when I actually bother to make. I want to make it relatively soon because I'm getting sick of this fucking thing taking up room. This all shall be explained in the time. As you can probably guess, it's from Mr. Weaving. I've gained some pretty good shit from the Weaving too. From component cabinets to oscilloscopes. And the absolute top prize of all, an i5 computer that's less than a year old. Perhaps. It was assembled, it says UK assembled, so thumbs up to Stone, in July 2012. Not even a year old, but you haven't even hit July yet. I don't think we have anyway, we might have, if I'm wrong, correct me. But yeah, pretty much brand new, for free. So we'll be setting that up as main desktop, as and when time permits. I've gained a monitor, sadly it doesn't have a built-in PS2 port, so I've still got to sort out that because the other ones don't work. And sitting down there, you'll just be able to see it, highest res monitor I've got, where it's in the Y-axis, X-axis it is. Y-axis, less than that, but 900 pixels. So if you total that up, which will be whatever it is by 900 times each other, you'll get the full count of pixels, and then you want to times that by 3 to get the total number of pixels together, because a single pixel on our RGB is, well, 3 pixels essentially. If you really want to be that anal about it, which is exactly how I am. And my monitor's gone yellow again. That's a reoccurring problem. Cables wearing out. Yeah, they don't last long when you use them every day, plugging them in and out. They're not designed for general plug and play like a USB is. These things, they can handle it, but VGA cables, no, I'm yet to find one that can. So yeah, it'll also give me the double compiling time. Well, not double compiling time, but you know, I don't have to have a machine down when I want to compile a video, so I can set either that one or this one doing it, and voila. I've got my mate looking for a illegitimate version of Sony Pro Vegas because I'm not paying for software twice. I paid for one version, that's good enough. When I've bought a version, I pretty much do what I want with it, as far as I'm concerned. Those acceptable user policies can go be damned. Because without my signature, it ain't worth jack shit. Now of course, it does lead to the thing of, yeah, video processing takes bloody forever. Because despite what we'd like to see, microprocessor technology has only recently moved to 5 GHz. In other words, I only recently got off Pentium 4 clock rates. And that's only my AMD, and I don't even know if they're even selling that commercially yet. It's probably being auctioned off to private bloody government sectors. Especially the bastard wank-ass NSA, who we all passionately, collectively hate. And if you don't, you need to get educated on what bastards are doing. So to the NSA. But yeah, kind of annoying. Well, we're hitting the limits of our technology, which does make me wonder what the hell will happen in the next 20 years. Bearing in mind, computers as well in the 90s, 2000s, very anemic on the growth. But just look at it in like the next generation of consoles, even gaming PCs compared to something like Half-Life 2. The graphics enhancements, oh yeah, they're not like massive great, wow, well maybe if you compare Half-Life 2 to the latest like PC game release, but yeah, it's not how I imagined it. So yeah, we've been hitting the limit of our technology for close to a decade now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next 20 years. I imagine there'll be some marketing wank that people come up with. Maybe we'll be seeing reinventions of wank terms such as blast processing and all that malarkey. At least till some clever bastard gets quantum computers working anyway, then we'll be on a whole new technological spectrum of progress. And who knows where the limits lie there. But yeah, my lack of upload, well, busy shit to do. Coursework, that's a final year project. Yeah, there ain't much ton for fun in it. It's only the second week. Uni, I guess, third year. I don't know when I'll be resuming back to regular schedules, whenever. It always seems to drop off at the beginning of the year and then sort of take a regular-ish rate over the course. At least I kept enough content up to keep people happy, which is the main thing. As long as they don't come to the bloody door with pitchforks and fire. To which I lob i5 and Sun microcomputer Ultra 5 systems at them. I've got a new hard drive for a mirror of that. I need to actually do that. This has some funky backup software that I want to have a play with and experiment with. Here's a rubber, because you all want to see a random rubber, but this one's made in Germany. We like that. And here is a dual core. It looks like a fucking Pentium 3 if you ask me. I kind of miss the design and illustrations of each generation having a unique look, you know. The Pentium 3 is clearly, this is a Celeron Pentium 3, but still same thing, broken Pentium 3. Still has a clear distinction between that P4, a P2 Celeron which runs at, let's look, 400 megahertz. And of course your Intel Pentium series, the IL33, I always used to call it i33. In other words, the 8502 is 133 megahertz. Whereas these ones are a bit more common, the MX Tech 503 166. So what have we got in differences? We've got 503, 502, so yeah. Little minor variances in its IPP. That's how I identify them. I don't have many of these particular chips, I have loads of these. And of course we've got the Pentium 3 from our old tiny computer. I wonder if this chip would even still work. The pins are in relatively good condition, so I suppose if you plugged it... No, one of the pins is broken off. No, more than that. Actually, I seem to remember it actually being designed like that when I pulled it out. Why would you do that? Weird. But yeah, I want to make a little photo frame type thing to put them in. I need to pop down B&Q. It'll be closed at this time, which is a shame. I wish I had more 24-hour operational facilities, because when you look at student life, you tend to run it in the night. You tend to be like vampires. Only minus a second of blood. Except when I woke up in the morning, I had like dried blood down here because of a mouth ulcer. Made me look like a vampire, which made me smile. Like in the night I turn into a vampire and it's like the blood of the innocent. Or just went to the wrong place at the wrong time. We've also got blue tag face, because why the hell not? And we do have something interesting here. A Windows PC for Windows 7 and whatever other operating systems it will work on. Password reset. The systems they use by default on these are not secure. There is a more secure system on there, but it's not used by default, so you can pretty much guarantee, unless the lap computer is owned by a security expert, it's going to be running on the shitty encoding, which is easy to crack. Seriously, you can all find it on there. I might do a little thing on how to build the actual USB in that, because it'd be useful information. Yeah, you can use this information maliciously, I am aware of that, but there's also genuine uses for it, like when you get hold of a computer out skip and you're just curious to what's on there. As well as all my Atari ST games that I've got my XP admin machine are all on here. So yeah, life's going to be busy. I don't know how much video output I'm going to be putting out this year. Might be reduced, might not. Whenever I say so, it's going to be something. It's like Steve Benway ends up being the exact opposite.